Hi guys, I'm Luca, and today we're down at Energy Electric Bikes Brookvale, and I've been given the opportunity to review the Rover Plus. This is the #1 selling fat tyre e-bike in Australia, and I can see why. The Rover comes with many accessories, but today I've chosen to have the crate and the dual battery system to suit my lifestyle. One of the accessories is a height extender that you can put a baby seat on. You can also use a height extender to carry more cargo. It even comes with a front rack system to attach even more cargo to. Now there's even a center console attachment if you want to put even more stuff in. This is Generation 3, and there are a couple new features. Some of the new Gen 3 Rover features include the new integrated rear rack system that allows you to hold 50 kilos. There's also 9 new bolts that allow you to have even more accessories. We've added almost 2.5 times the range by adding the dual battery system, which allows you to go almost 220 kilometers, depending on how you ride. A main feature of the Rover Plus is the new KKE suspension that allows for a much smoother ride, that even allows me to fine-tune my ride, which for me is super important as I go on heaps of adventures on all different types of terrain. This is the step over. In my opinion, it looks amazing, but there's also the step through, which is way easier to get on. There's heaps more features to discuss, but I'm going to be riding the Rover Plus step over, so let's get into it. I left Energy Electric Bikes and rode about 2 kilometers home to get ready to go pick up Sophie. The bike is super easy to turn on, and it has a really intuitive display with an eco, normal and power mode. It's got 6 levels of pedal assist, and I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't turning up to 6 straight away. I was picking her up from a suburb a few kilometers uphill from my place, so I already would have done about 5 kilometers before I'd even picked her up. First impressions. The bike handled the ride up here super well. As I'm a mountain biker, I've ridden multiple different bikes, and this one really impressed me. And now I'm going to pick up my friend Sophie, and I'm super keen to see how the bike handles 2 people. Hello. Before riding, I was a little bit worried about whether my feet on the pedals would clash with Sophie's feet on the foot pegs, but the pedals are actually in perfect position to prevent this. With a massive payload of 150 kilos, Sophie and I shouldn't be a problem for this bike. The big bench seat is actually super comfortable for 2 people, and if you look closely at the forks, you can see them doing a really good job of soaking up the bumps from the grassy, uneven terrain to make for an even smoother ride. Sophie and I have been doubling for a few kilometers now on all different types of terrain, and the big seat is what makes it all possible. The Tektro brakes with the added weight are doing a really good job of stopping us. Another super important aspect of the bike is the big Kenda tyres that are puncture resistant and allow you to go over all different types of terrain. Then we had a big downhill trip to get to a very nice ocean pool. I can comfortably say we got there safely, in way under the time that Google told us. So we stopped at a little cafe to get a juice and have a quick explore. Now I'm not going to pretend like we have mornings like this very often, but it's safe to say with a bike like this it's always a possibility. Now it was time for school, but I had to drop Sophie first. I would already travelled about 12 kilometers this morning, and to drop Sophie home, then ride home, then go to school, it'd be another 10 kilometers. Just had a really good morning ride with Sophie. I just dropped her at school and now I'm gonna go head there myself. The dual battery system really helped today as we've hardly used any of the charge. It's pretty cool to see how this bike is already slotting into my day-to-day life. Even getting to school was quite fun, and that's saying something. Just finished up school, gonna grab my board, head to the beach because the surf's really good. These bikes just make it super easy to get to the beach after school, heaps easier than walking. But I haven't tested up any hills yet, so we're gonna go do a hill test after this.
When your heart is racing at the speed of light, and you feel like you got nowhere.
Because of the super powerful motor built into this bike, I was able to change my route, going much shorter distance over a hilly suburb to get to the beach. This bike is actually like a mini motorbike. The built-in headlight, the amazing design, and the reliable features all coming together to make one awesome bike. But I think you've seen enough of me for now, so I'm actually going to hand the review over to Sophie, who's on a 250 watt step-through Rover. She's going to talk about the benefits of riding a step-through.
Thank you, Lucas, so much for the great review. I'd like to introduce you guys to the Gen 3 step-through. Now, the frame on this bike makes it so easy to, get off and get on, and especially with this surfboard on the side, you can take it anywhere, you can go adventuring, and with this same, ease of getting on and off. I've seen so many girls and so many boys riding around on these bikes, It's just a great feature to have, making it easy for everyone to ride on it. I think I might go to the top of this lookout here to get a better view, so we'll see how the bike goes up this big hill.
I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up.
This bike has just really changed my life. Like, I ride it to school, I ride it to work, I ride it to sport, and my mum hasn't given me a lift anywhere in so long. It's basically like having my license because I can't drive yet. So me and my friends could just ride everywhere on our bikes, and it just gives you so much freedom. You can go anywhere. Wow, it's such an amazing view up here. There's even whales out there today, and we got to the top of this beautiful hill. And we had no problems whatsoever with the bike. I think I was only on pedal assist 3 or something, so we still have so much more in the tank. And this is the 250 watt motor, so it's completely street legal, and it still gets you up big hills with ease. It's amazing. I had a really good time riding the Generation 3 step through, and now I'm looking forward to grabbing some dinner with Luke.
All the seat, the wheels, the suspension, it made the ride super nice. The bike handled all the things we threw at it today, all the challenges and all the different adventures that we went on, and just a really good bike, and I'm super happy with it.
So it's time for one more adventure. So I went and picked up Sophie. And now it was getting a little dark. It was time to put that headlight to use. It's really handy that the display lights up at night as well. It makes it super easy to control the bike in the dark.
Just left the house, had a super big day, and now we're gonna go pick up Sophie and head out to dinner.
I've now ridden over 40 kilometers, and a lot of that was with 2 people on the bike. The dual battery system has been amazing, and at no point have I felt like the bike has struggled to get the 2 of us up any hills.
Okay. Okay. I've had an absolutely amazing day testing the Rover today. We put it through its paces and it's delivered super well. It's given me heaps of freedom that I didn't have before. As you can see, today I've used it in almost all aspects of my life. I went on an adventure, picked up a friend, went to school, went for a surf, and now we're at dinner. And this bike made it so easy. I'm really grateful for the opportunity given to me to test ride the Darotti Rover. And I've been seeing so many of these bikes around in my local area of the Northern Beaches, and now I can see why. I'm going back to dinner, but I hope this video helped you understand more about the Darotti Rover Plus.